Okay, hello and welcome to this week's weekly update. A few things that have been happening here on the Hong Kong side. First of all, you'll see this is a warehouse. This is our new HobbyKing warehouse in Hong Kong, the international warehouse. And if I go over here, you may wonder, why am I in the warehouse? Well, for the actual reason I'm in the warehouse this time is for these models that you see behind me. Not just these models, because what we've actually got coming up, and I've just been filming it, is a new sale coming up next week on fixed wing models and all kinds of things that fly, and accessories as well, so look out for that. Now, it's been quite a week here in Hong Kong and for HobbyKing in general. You may have received one of these bad boys. It's not just a pretty box, because it contains said bad boy here. This is the new graphene range of batteries. Very, very good. I give you a real life example. I was flying a 2200 65C pack, an older one that we sell on the Tundra, and I could just about prop hang. With this beauty, I could prop hang with ease and then have tons of power to spare. So there really is a real difference in layman's terms between this pack and some of our older ones. So the new generation pack is something to get excited about. Now, in news on the Tundra, if you remember, I mentioned a Easter egg in the Tundra. A very nice gentleman called Matthew on YouTube, a subscriber to our YouTube channel, found that Easter egg. He wasn't entirely sure what it was because it wasn't so clear. Actually, if you look in the back fuselage of your Tundra, I wonder, well, you see that there's air out holes at the back of the Tundra. If you put your finger in there and on one of the sides, you'll feel, it almost feels like Braille. It's actually, it spells out henna, Henna. It's my wife's name, so that's a nice dedication to her. That was the Easter egg in the Tundra, so congratulations to you, Matthew. We are sending you the FPV gear that you wanted. Look out for more Easter eggs coming with Tundra models with every release. That seemed like fun, so we'll carry on with that. Now, as we walk through the warehouse here, you'll see it's very, very big. There's lots of stock of good models, but note, it's actually very, very quiet. That's because actually, as I record this, it's Chinese New Year, or the weekend of Chinese New Year, tomorrow. So there isn't a great deal going on in Hong Kong and China at the moment, just because we can't do much because of Chinese New Year. However, I know that the guys over in New York have been busy, so I will hand back over to them, and I'll see you guys for the next weekly update next week. All right.
It looks gorgeous. I've got power, and I've got Max's signal.
Really high. I was definitely below the FAA limits, though. Definitely below FAA limits, because we don't break the rules here at HobbyKing.
No, we don't. Guys, weekly update time. We're back with another one. We're out here, still stuck in the snow, but we are having some fun with a new power station unit. PSU here. It's a beautiful ground station. We've been doing some product profiles for that and some other products out here. Max is trying to come in for a landing, and he mistimed that, so we're gonna do this whole thing again. All right, guys, weekly update time. We're out at our flight field doing a little FPV work with our nice new ground station PSU unit. We're doing a product profile for it and an FPV basics video. We got more on the way, but right now we're just having a little fun because we got some beautiful weather. We got a lot of FPV planes, and let's fly. Woo! Oh! It wasn't rolling.
What's next?
No, it's rolling. And there it is, guys. That's what we've been working on, the AutoScan FPV receivers that you see here. You can find the product profile for on the HobbyKing Live channel. We already released that one, and you'll be seeing an FPV Basics on the full setup for this ground station. You can find that on the new items page, the power supply unit. It is awesome, and all the externals that go with it. You'll see a whole video on that for next week. But guys, we had a terrible week here. I mean, it's not that busy in Hong Kong with Chinese New Year. We've had a New York typical year over here as far as weather. Last week, if you saw the weekly update, we had a beautiful day. We went out, we flew the pterodactyl. You guys have seen that product video. We were doing EDF jets. It was gorgeous in the 50-degree weather. It was about 50 degrees. And then we got 2 feet of snow, and then it went back up to 50 degrees. That Monday we were outside. There was minimal snow on the ground left when we were doing the flying that you just saw. And it was really nice. The rain came. We had 3 straight days of rain. It wiped out all the snow. And as far as yesterday, we were planning on flying today. Then all of a sudden, the rain turned to snow, and come outside. This is what we are dealing with now. It is a mess outside. I'm the only one of the few that could even make it to the office because I got the Jeep there, but Bessie isn't going anywhere, and this is what we got on a Friday. So we weren't doing much flying, even though I'd love to take the Tundra up in this. You'd probably lose it in the sky somewhere. So yeah, guys, we're not gonna be doing too much flying in that. But that'll about wrap it up for this week's weekly update. We wish we had more for you, but here in New York, we just didn't get the weather to get outside to do all that we wanted to do this week. And as you can see in Hong Kong with Chinese New Year, they didn't get to do what they wanted to do either. As far as us here, obviously, despite of the weather, we had a big week with the release of the graphene batteries. Stuart talked about it earlier. We love the reception we've been getting. It's been so positive. And here in New York, we can't wait to get our hands on some because we haven't. But we do have other things coming. We'll be back next week, rain, sleet, or snow, regardless, because we want to keep the uploads going, and we want to bring you one every Friday, regardless of what's going on. But hopefully we'll have more. So until then, we'll see you next time.